When words escape, flowers speak, and they're talking at Twigs Florist here with owner Bobby Bach. Bobby, how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Good. Did you like my quote?
I love your quote. Did you make that up?
Nope. Took it from the internet.
Amazing.
So there are three parts to the floral business. Why don't you tell me what they are?
The first part would be our everyday aspect. That would be for anniversaries, birthdays, the gentlemen who get in trouble over the weekend call us frantically on Monday morning, weddings, which are very detail-oriented and a nice celebration, and then, of course, our funeral work.
All right, so what is your most favorite to do? You got the weddings, you got everyday, and you got the funerals.
I go between weddings and funerals. My wife handles the everyday aspect, so I love the weddings, I love the funerals, I love both aspects. They're both celebrations.
And I've read that your funeral arrangements are different than any other funeral arrangements, and how is that?
There's a psychology to flowers, and we know exactly what the aspect of what we do for the families brings to, in essence, a celebration, a tribute.
Yeah, and your flowers do stand out from the typical arrangement.
What we do is we take that old world style and give it a new world fusion, and we work off of the psychology of what's going on here. What did the deceased love? And we add that right in there.
And working with brides, any bridezillas?
Of course.
Okay, and you're okay to handle them?
I love a bridezilla.
How can you love a bridezilla? You can
They're
handle them?
detail-oriented.
Oh, okay, that's
We love that.
So obviously there are different types of flowers for different people. If someone walks in, how do you determine which type of flowers for which one?
There's two ways of looking at it. It's the sentiment that's being offered with the fresh flowers, and of course the person that's buying the flowers, the sender, their taste, and then of course the recipient's taste as well. And we just mash it all together and create something beautiful.
So let's say I come in and I want an arrangement for my grandmother. How would you go about making that?
Well, first of all, we want to find out what she loves, what she doesn't like. We want to know what the event is, what's the occasion. We work off the sentiment, and from there we would always lead you to leave it up to us.
I like that. Now, I heard you deliver around the world. How is that possible?
Through a network of florists.
Wow. And they must, everything fresh, obviously.
Everything fresh.
Nothing boxed?
No boxes.
Because the boxes are so gross sometimes.
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work at all.
Nothing boxed, only to a local florist, and that is the key. Always shop with your local florist.
So in addition to being a florist, you also plan events.
We do a lot of event design from start to finish. So that day is all about one person.
Right.
So it demands perfection, and that ensures perfection.
Definitely. So what kind of events?
Of course, weddings, and then any kind of celebration involving an anniversary, a birthday, or bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah, any kind of event you can think of.
I'm planning on having a 38th birthday party. Could you just make sure that everything is arranged properly? I want black roses because that's how I feel.
No black roses. Call me when you're 40.
Why did you leave me in Cranston? Because you were there and then you left. Was it something I did?
2 years ago, we started to change the way we were doing things with our business and our designs as well. And what we found was most of our clients were coming from this area of the state, and it made sense to make that move a little further south into East Greenwich. And we love Main Street. I love Main Street. I always have, and I wanted to be in the middle of it.
Well, I cry every time I go by the old location, so I hope that makes you feel good.
I do too sometimes.
Oh, do you? So, Bobby, with all these beautiful flowers and arrangements, I don't even know how to sum this up.
I do.
What?
Passion in the art of flowers.
Passion in the art of flowers. What website did you get that?
I didn't. I made that up 17 years ago.
Show off. Twigs Florist on Main Street. Make sure you come in and say hi to Bobby.